Good evening, Mayor, Councilmember colleagues, staff, residents, guests. My name is Valentin Amezquita, and I would like to make some comments. First of all, I would like to commend the outgoing and incoming president and president-elect for the civility and the cordial transfer of power that we saw last week. That's the way it should be at every level, not just at the presidential level. It should be on the dais here as well. Now, the president-elect, we need him to be successful because, when Obama came in, he received a letter from President Bush that he was rooting for him. We have to do the same thing with the new president. There's a lot of things that need to be done for him to be successful and to provide all those jobs that we all need in various cities that are falling apart, where we have 20% unemployment, whether it's Latino or blacks, they don't have jobs. We need those jobs to come back, okay? He also talked about, getting rid of the swamp in Washington, D.C. Well, I'll tell you, there's a little swamp here in this city too, and it stinks pretty bad, even though it's small compared to D.C.
Yep.
However, we must not lose sight of jobs, and that's what it's all about. I think that's why, President-elect Trump was elected. All throughout this country, we've forgotten about the working man and women. We're concerned about, the far left or the far right, and that's not producing jobs. What we need is jobs for the men and women in this country. And so therefore, we need to deal with some of these trade deals, for example, with China, where we have $500 billion trade deficit. A lot of the manufacturing can be produced here, and it doesn't have to be low end, it can be high end, where people are making good money. Automated manufacturing to produce high value added products. And another note on infrastructure and jobs is, here in the city, we voted for Measure M, it passed, but the light rail is going to come in the year 2040. If we're able to tap in some of these monies from the federal government, perhaps that light rail can be built, in 2020 or 2027, much sooner. And so, we need to trade with our friends and allies. This is a newspaper clipping that says Russia and China air threat growing against the U.S. They're buzzing our ships, our Navy ships. If they're doing that, why are we trading with them? We need to bring them on the fold and say, on the one hand, we're trading, on the other hand, you're stabbing us in the back. And get that manufacturing back and provide all these jobs for people.
Thank
Very
you.
much.
Wes Parker?